Welcome back, everybody, to Man Bites Film. My name is Lewis, and I will be your host today for this episode. And today we're going to be reviewing shock gore films. Alright, the main feature review for today is going to be Rubber. This is a 2010 film by Quentin Dupleix. I gave this film an 8 out of 10 because it is the quintessential, no pun intended, low concept gore film. It's about a telekinetic tire that goes on a killing rampage, but it is a very self-aware film, so it starts off in a weird, twisted way, and it basically starts off very David Lynchian, I guess you could say, with this car just knocking down these chairs in the middle of the desert, and this guy comes out of the car and basically presents like, all right, so you guys are about to watch this film. I hope you guys enjoy it. Like, he's talking directly at us, like I'm talking to you. And the camera, after the conversation is done, turns around and you see this audience of people, and they're like, just look that way, and they hand them a bunch of binoculars, and then they walk away and leave, and you find out the audience is there just like you are, watching this film unfold, and the film is the rubber tire going on a killing rampage. It just has the really interesting plot twist. It has so many plot holes, but it's so low concept that it's actually very, very entertaining. And I remember seeing the commercials for this back in 2010 when it came out in theaters, and I was like, who the hell will watch this? And I was like, I got to the point in Netflix that I was like, alright, I kept seeing this pop up, and it gave, like, it, you know how it gives recommendations and stuff like that, and Netflix was giving this a 4 out of 5 for me, and I was like, how is that possible? There's no way this is a 4 out of 5. I watched it, I'm like, damn, that's pretty good. This is actually really entertaining. I put it on a Saturday morning that I had to do a bunch of things around the house and all that stuff, so I was like, alright, I could just listen to it in the background and find, mildly entertaining, whatever, it's something to watch. Noise in the background. And I started doing stuff and I was watching, I was like, okay, this is entertaining. So I started eating, watching the film, and I got hooked. I realized later on that I'm like, oh my god, I'm an hour into this film. I got like 20 minutes left. And it is really entertaining. So I know it sounds really stupid, a tire that kills people, but it actually has some credence to it. It's actually a very interesting movie, and it works. So please check this out. It's streaming on Netflix, like I said. Rubber is the name of the movie, and please check this out. It's really, really good. I just cracked up constantly watching this film. It just has really, really funny lines. There's one character in the audience that I just love to death, literally, and it's just really cool, some of the character interactions, and of course the tire and its randomness. It has a personality, which is so cool, how an inanimate object has a personality. It's so cool. But it's really gory, very graphic, but very great. So please check this out, and hope you guys will enjoy our feature artists for this week. I searched high and low for this band, and I found them, and they are great. So please check out their music video. I hope you guys really enjoy it, and I'll see you guys at home.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
We are A Brilliant Lie. My name is Tara.
My name's Tim. I'm Chris.
Zach.
and we are on WPRK's Local Heroes. We are going to play a song called Rhythm of Now, available only here at WPRK. Collections and conversations, critical moments, being in that space, in that Monte Carlo, smelling the dashboard melt with age, and dizzy from the weight of the rhythm. The sadness of my triumphs, and how'd I ever know? So proud of such trite things, and begging in verse and aching in the rhythm of now, the rhythm of now. It's like she's been erased slowly, slowly.
Alright guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed that feature artist. Now we're gonna go into the love and hate it segment, and my hate for this week is going out to a film called Super. this is done by James Gunn in 2010, again, another 2010 film, and he's the director of Guardians of the Galaxy with Ellen Page, and this film was annoying, it was stupid, it had no point, it was a failed attempt at falling down, it fell so short. It was ridiculous. I just constantly watch this and I'm like, I hate this guy. I hate both of these idiots. And then on top of everything else, when I thought it couldn't get any worse, it goes into this hyper left-wing propaganda shit at the end of the film. And I just started sticking my middle finger at the screen. I was cursing at the screen at Netflix while I was watching the end of the film because I needed to get through the stupid thing. I already got an hour in, I needed to finish the movie. So I was just cursing at the screen. That's how bad it was. This film is lucky that it had some funny things at the beginning. If not, I would have given it a 0 out of 10. As it is, I gave this a 1 out of 10. And that's pretty damn bad. This is up there with one of the worst films I have ever seen. This was atrocious. Alright, so now on that note, now that I ripped that film apart, I want to go into one of my favorite films from back in the day. And this is called Starship Trooper. And this is streaming on Netflix, as was Super. Don't watch that. Starship Troopers is awesome. I really enjoyed this tongue-in-cheek, graphic war sci-fi epic. I loved it. The offshoots that came after it were kind of really, really shitty and really just bad. But this one is so good. The characters, you love them. From the moment you start watching, you identify. The acting is not great, but you just get along with the characters and you kind of enjoy the characters. So you just forgive it. And it's tongue-in-cheek. You gotta understand that. You can't go into this expecting a classic film or anything like that. It's just a fun film. These are all supposed to be fun films to watch. Don't go in it expecting great cinematography, great, cinema, right? This isn't cinema, these are movies. These aren't films, okay? Starship Troopers just has really good action sequences, very good story for what it is. It has Mr. Ironside, which I love this guy. He does such a good job as being one of the sergeants, and he's fantastic. I love him in every movie. He always loses his arm or loses some type of body part in every film he's ever been in, and this is no exception. He does phenomenal in this. This film is about in the near future where aliens are bombarding us with meteors, right? And we have colonies all over the universe and stuff like that, and they're being bombarded by these alien bugs, and they're attacking us because we attacked them, and it's very anti-war because they go into the whole propaganda that is the military establishment of Earth at the time, and it does a really good job of establishing how pretty much the Nazis got their propaganda out. It's pretty similar to that, and it's very interesting that it's very under the film, and you don't catch it unless you're actually like seeing the film and enjoying the film and watching it for a second, third time, and then you catch all this anti-war propaganda in the background and how graphic and how horrible it is. So I really enjoyed this. This is again streaming on Netflix, as all our films are this episode. Please check these out, and I hope I'll see you guys next Friday. My name is Lewis, and this is Man Bites Film.